New York. My name is ChrisStrub. I am the first man to live stream in all 50 U.S. states. What's going on, Tree Preps? Suntastic. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's Thursday afternoon here in upstate New York, and I wanted to show you guys something very exciting. What's up, Blake? I wanted to show you guys something very exciting that has recently changed on YouTube that is to the benefit of, what's going on, buddy? That is to the benefit of all nonprofits around the world. So I wanted to show you guys my YouTube channel here, what is taking place here and the change that happened earlier this week. So I'm showing you now my YouTube channel. This is youtube.com/ChrisStrub. What's up, Peekaboo? And as you guys know, I traveled around the United States. You can see there in my description. Maybe if I go landscape, you can see it a little better. ChrisStrub is the first man to live stream in Snapchat in all 50 U.S. states, but there's much more to the story. He volunteered with different youth organizations in each state. Chris completed his 100-day journey on August 21st, but along the way, he uploaded interviews from each organization to YouTube, creating an encyclopedia of nonprofits from coast to coast. The trip may be over, but the interviews will live on YouTube forever. Blah, 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 blah. For more from Chris, visit teamstrub.com, add him on Snapchat, get the book, right? So we're on my YouTube channel. We're looking on YouTube, and we're going to go to the extended interview playlist, right? So we're going to go to the extended interview playlist, and you guys can do this. You just go to youtube.com/ChrisStrub, and we're going to go back to the beginning of this interview. So this guys, this is the interview from the very end of my trip. This is the final interview that I did, where I would set up my, I'll turn the camera, you guys. I would set up my GoPro, and how's everybody doing today? Set up my GoPro on my tripod, and simple as that, just record a 10 to 12 minute interview with every youth organization that I worked with, right? So this set of interviews that we're looking at now that I'm going to show you, and we're obviously not going to watch the whole thing. You can watch it on your own time, but this final set of interviews is from Asheville, North Carolina, where I finished the trip, and I worked with 6 different youth organizations in one day. And here you go. This is the beginning. This is the morning. This is Children First, Communities and Schools. Sorry, this keeps focusing and everything. But
it's Team Strub, day 99, state number 50. We're here in Asheville, North Carolina. We made it. Okay, so here's what we're doing today. This is a very special project today.
So I'm explaining here what's going to happen, and basically I'm saying, okay, I'm interviewing 6 different nonprofit organizations today. We're going to bounce around, so it's going to be a little different than your typical video. But watch up here in the corner. See the eye? This is what the exciting news is. This is what the big change is this week, and this is what I'm going through today and making some edits before I have to go into work later. But let's watch and see what happens here.
We're going to visit with 5 different youth organizations and give you a little taste of each one around Asheville. So we're not just focusing on one, we're really going to give the whole idea of volunteerism around this great community. So
there's Norma Brown.
You guys lucky number 1. We got Children First, Communities and Schools.
Children First, Communities and Schools.
So guys, if you could please introduce yourselves. We'll start ladies first. So Norma, thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to you for being early this morning. I am the Latino Reach.
So there's Norma. She's introducing herself. Again, this is from the Team Strub playlist.
That we serve all the families in Montgomery County and the children.
There it is. See, look at that. Donate to Children First, Communities and Schools. So this week, and it just disappeared there, but we can make it come back by clicking up here. And you can make it show up through the entire video, right? So these cards, these donation cards, are a new feature on YouTube that you can add to any YouTube video that you have created. And of course, I've created a ton of YouTube videos, and these cards were not available when I made them all last summer, but they are now. So I got to go back through and add all of these cards on. But you see right from here, and I'm going to show you what happens when you click on the card. And again, it showed up, you saw it showed up as just a little native pop-up there. But when you click on the info box, you can bring up the whole thing. And you can actually make donations to nonprofit organizations right from a YouTube video. So you no longer have to say, go to our website, blah, 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 blah. You knock out that entire obstacle. And so if you're filming a YouTube video, or you're posting even a Periscope video or a Meerkat video or a Meevee video onto your YouTube channel, you can now create a donation card that will allow you to click and make a donation. And I'm going to click on it now and show you exactly what happens here. Donate to Children First Communities and Schools of Buncombe County, $5, $10, $20, or other. So you can make a donation, and 100% of your donation goes directly to that organization. I wonder if a ding or sound can be played when it pops up, disappears quickly. It does disappear kind of quick. You did see that. But what you guys can do, and I would love for you to do this, is check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, there's a ding. That's a Facebook notification. Good timing. But you can go to my channel.
Our Executive Director, Alison Jordan, says we provide. And
you can watch all of these videos. And again, the most exciting one is probably the Asheville one. And you can see that I actually popped around Asheville, North Carolina, and I conducted all of these interviews. A little bit of background noise here at Werner Center for Early Learning. And I interviewed Kelly Brandon. And then we popped ahead and I interviewed some other folks here. Let's see if I can pop forward. This is Robin Meyer from Big Brothers Big Sisters. What's up, Chris Hetwer? What's going on, buddy? Or have it pop out multiple times. Yeah, each card can only pop out once. But you can put in up to 5.
Most people visit our website now. It's www.bbbswnc.org.
And you see how Robin there is plugging his website. But you would have to go in and type in that website. You can't click on it there. Although you could actually create a card that would click to that. I did not do that this summer. But what you can do is go to the cards, and you can create up to 5 cards per video. And you see Big Brothers Big Sisters, Girls on the Run, and the Salvation Army. So this video is special because it has 6 different, but you can only create 5 cards, 5 donation cards. And you can actually click and you can make a donation to Werner right from the card itself. Donate to Werner Center for Early Learning. And 100% of your donation will go directly to Werner Center for Early Learning. This is really, really exciting news for any YouTube creators that are creating content that can be to the benefit of nonprofit organizations. A lot of people create content that integrates nonprofits. My content is specifically about the nonprofits and their stories. So if you want to learn more about a nonprofit organization in your U.S. state, you can go to youtube.com/TeamStrub, and you can click on the extended interviews playlist, and you can watch all of the interviews from my trip. They're usually 10 to 12 minutes long, but I went around and conducted them in person. So really exciting stuff. I'm going through, I'm going to try and add all these donation cards to the videos. It is kind of a tedious process because you have to search for the nonprofit and you have to edit each video individually. So it's going to take me a little while, but if you do want to check out any of the videos, you can go to any of the organization's websites and make donations that way. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that if you are creating YouTube content that is relevant to a nonprofit organization, you certainly should check into creating cards that make sense and allow your viewers to make donations directly from the YouTube video rather than having to click through to another website. I also want to give a quick hat tip to @JoeWilsonTV for pointing this out to me earlier this week. This is a really terrific innovation for YouTube. I would call it a game changer for nonprofits to be able to make it easier for your viewers to make a donation directly from YouTube without having to leave the stream and leave the channel. So if you have any questions at all, just send me a tweet @ChrisStrub. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this scope. Check out teamstrub.com. 50 States, 100 Days. The book is available now at teamstrub.com. You can add me on Snapchat @ChrisStrub. You can add me on Instagram @ChrisStrub to check out my Instagram photos from all 50 U.S. states. And most importantly, you can now go on YouTube and you can make donations directly to your favorite nonprofit organizations if they embrace the donation cards that YouTube has introduced earlier this week. If you have any questions at all, send me